Fit in 10 Nation. It is day 29 of the Fit in 10 Challenge. And I have asked you guys, when you send me your feedback, which you should all be sending me your feedback, which I have maybe 6 feedbacks out of 35, that you should be giving me something that you're going to improve upon this week, and I want specifics. So again, no, don't be vague. Don't say I'm going to watch my fat intake more. I don't even know what that means, really. Okay, so give me something specific. You've got to tell me some numbers. You've got to tell me specifically what you are going to do. Are you going to do 3 lift camps because you're not doing 3 lift camps? Then tell me that. Are you going to eat 150 grams of protein? Are you going to get within 5% of all 3 macros? Give me something specific, because it makes you more accountable and it makes things more likely to happen than if you just give me something vague, like working on my diet, making diet better, okay? Going to move around more, all right? These are not really, I mean, that's just useless, okay? Give me something that is going to produce some accountability, all right? And something realistic, by the way, okay? All right, questions here. This person says, I can't lift as heavy with dumbbell as barbell. Is using one better than the other? Okay, great question. Great question. Typically speaking, dumbbell, you will not be able to use as much weight as barbell. And this just is simply because there is more freedom of motion with the weight. And as a result, there's more stabilization that gets created. And as a result, there's more emphasis that has to be put into stabilizing. So it makes the exercise harder to do. Okay, so you can expect that if you can do, I don't know, 10 reps with 100 pounds on the bench press, you know, for flat dumbbell press, maybe you're going to use 40s for 10, okay? Maybe 45s, but I doubt it. You're probably going to lose it. You're going to lose a good 10%, if not 20% strength, okay? Is one better than the other? I mean, arguably, you know, dumbbell is going to be more, quote, you know, functional, I guess you could say. But you know, it's debatable. They both come with their pros and cons. Okay, for hypertrophy, very hard to say. They're both going to contribute to it. You can use greater load with barbell, so maybe it's going to be better for hypertrophy. That is muscle growth, that is. But dumbbell, definitely greater functionality, and it's more real world, right? Picking something up in your hand that can, you know, move around in any which direction is more real world. So, I mean, if you had to pick one over the other, probably dumbbell, okay? But they both have their merits, okay? All right. Let's get into 7 ways you can curb your appetite, all right? Here's 7 ways to curb your appetite. 1, get sufficient sleep. So, you know, typically people have more hunger if they don't sleep as long. Now, I find I'm the opposite, to be honest with you. If I sleep more, I'm usually hungrier. But what the data suggests is that people, if they sleep less, they tend to get hungrier. Now, I'm not sure if this is confused with the fact that they are up more, and if they are up more, they're going to spend more time eating, just simply because they're up more, or if actually hunger signals are up. My understanding is that hunger signals will be up if you don't sleep as much. So anyway, apparently you need to sleep more, okay? It's not the case with myself. Drink enough water. So I would suggest 1 cup every hour, okay? Eat whole foods. I can't stress this enough. Eat whole foods. Those are going to be the least calorically dense. They're also going to be the most nutrient dense, okay, generally speaking. So eat whole foods, okay? Whole meats, okay, real fresh meat. Things from bushes and plants and roots, okay, from the ground. Yeah, that's basically it, okay? Get fat, protein, and fiber every single meal. Get fat, protein, and fiber every single meal. That will curb your appetite, okay? That will give you definitely more of a feeling of satiation. Have a cup or 2 of coffee per day. That will kill your hunger. Eat whole food. Well, I already said that, but eat food over shakes, okay? Now, I did say, obviously I said to you guys it might be easier for you to have some shakes to get some protein in your diet, and there's nothing wrong with shakes, but they will typically digest faster, okay? So, if you're having an issue with hunger, then eat whole food over shakes. And eat cruciferous vegetables. Now this kind of falls in with whole foods, but specifically cruciferous vegetables are very calorically sparse. Okay, they're not very calorically dense, and of course they're going to be loaded with fiber. Okay, so 7 ways you can curb your hunger. All right, it's the week of quitting. I said yesterday it was day of quitting, and technically yesterday it was a day of quitting because somewhere between day 28 and 35 people tend to quit. So I'm going to call this the week of quitting, and you are not to quit. This is just when things get going, and as Kenneth mentioned this morning in class, he said this is when he started to really see change, although he made good change in the first quarter, but he did make better change as time went on. And typically people make better change on week 4 to 10, okay? Now is not the time to quit. Now is the time where things start to snowball. Okay, things get better. You learn how to exercise better, okay? Your diet gets a little more intense, okay? You're better with your diet too because you have a better understanding of it. You're more efficient and effective with your training, okay? And you have a better understanding of the program overall, okay? So everything is lending its way to helping you more at this point. You have more momentum going for you. We've also peaked your metabolism a little bit more, okay? With the eating because you're focused on that eating aspect. Okay, and the training aspect. All right, so message of the day is it's okay to want to quit. No, sorry, that was yesterday's message. And it's not okay if you want to quit, by the way. If you're going to quit anything, quit being lazy, quit making excuses, and quit waiting for the right time. Quit all of those things, all right? All right, get on the workout bus, get on the diet, train, and get moving forward, okay? Stick to this, you guys. That is where results come, okay? Results come from sticking to a plan and moving through with it. It doesn't happen overnight. Nothing of any great measure happens overnight. You'll hear me say that over and over and over again. You've got to be strong and stick to this, okay? So if you're gonna quit anything, quit being lazy, quit making excuses, quit waiting for the right time, okay? All right, submit to this and commit to it. Do your best, you guys. Do your absolute best. Send me your questions. Send me your feedback. I want to hear from you. Come out to these workouts. Sunday, May 26th, we're going to go for a group shop, right? 9 a.m. Costco. Let me know if you can make it. I better post this up in Slack like I said I was going to. And I will talk to you guys all soon. All right? 8 minutes in. Terrible. Got to shorten these things up. All right, clicker. Do this for me. Come on.